Good afternoon. It's great to be here this afternoon, particularly as I was born in the year of the dog, so I am one, really. Anyway, this is the most wonderful story, so you'll have to excuse me if I don't get through it very cleanly, because it's very upsetting, but it's a wonderful story. My lovely Border Collie boy, Blue. I first saw Blue on the 15th of February 2009, when I was asked if I could rescue a Border Collie. The owners had a new dog and didn't want the old one. Blue was kept outside in a shed, not ideal, but nothing unusual about that, so we thought. When we walked up the garden, the shed was so overgrown, you would never have known that there was even a shed there. But shockingly, we soon realized Blue had no access to the outside or even to daylight. His world was a solitary, dark prison. We opened the door, and out hurtled Blue, running around the garden, initially looking at the sky and then making silly noises, and then finally he came over to see us. He was a happy boy, but very smelly. Not surprisingly, as he'd spent the last 8 years locked in a shed. 8 years. Terrible. Of course, I took Blue away from that awful place and straight away went to a friend's house and gave him a bath. Afterwards, he looked much better, but the smell really didn't go, especially when he opened his mouth. Upon closer scrutiny, you could see that some of his teeth were black and the smell was, terrible. The next day, I took Blue to the veterinary dental surgery in Byfleet. They took some blood to see if he had any general problems. These came back as okay, but he needed to have his teeth sorted out. He'd already lost some teeth, others were loose, and underneath were abscesses that had splinters of wood in. He even had staples from the shed down the side of his teeth into the jaw where he'd been trying to chew his way out. Blue had to have 14 teeth out. He also had sores on his front legs where he'd stuck his feet out of the bottom of the shed door. He'd managed to chew a small gap in an attempt to escape. The legs were very soft to the touch, and if pressed, oozed pus with splinters in them. Blue's recovery was swift, and the stitches in his mouth seemed not to bother him, but he had this habit of, after eating and drinking, smashing his face on the floor and whining and moaning and rubbing his face. We think that was due to the fact that whenever he ate or drank, he must have been in so much pain that he rubbed his face on anything he could to relieve the agony. Blue still does this. He keeps banging his head on the floor when we feed him, but we make sure that now he has something soft under his head so he doesn't harm himself. 13 months with no problems followed, then bang. Blue collapsed with a suspected splenetic tumor. The vets indicated it could be cancerous, and due to Blue's age, that wasn't a very good prognosis. I was determined that the operation would go ahead, so I bravely said goodbye, just in case, and waited and waited. Well, it turned out to be a cyst. But Blue had to have 60% of his liver removed. Further problems followed. He had to have another operation as he had a colonic blockage that was difficult to deal with, but a clever surgeon managed it. I've been told that allegedly when Blue was younger, he was shut in a cupboard, and if he messed there, he was force-fed red-hot chili powder as a punishment. Now, Blue has a temperament to die for. He's a very loving boy. I love him with all my heart, and I would love to thank everyone who has helped my lovely boy Blue. That's it. Wonderful story.